Hi, my name is Maria. I'm part of Exchange on Team. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name's Kate.
Nice to meet you. Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, what you're doing in cryptocurrency?
I've been following Bitcoin since 2011. I have a background in global markets as an algorithmic sales trader. So I used to cover equity markets for Asia and Europe and futures and options as well.
So you are doing trading, right?
I used to trade. Yes.
You used to trade. Okay. Do you remember how you started your trading journey? I mean, what maybe was the first currency you bought? Did you hold it, or you tried to make some like a futures trading or something like that?
Yeah, I first took a position in Bitcoin as a buy and hold strategy in terms of increasing capital as opposed to actually trading the currency. So, and then I moved into DeFi and started going into staking environment as well. It took a long time for me to actually trust the option and futures mechanisms associated with Bitcoin. One, in part because of the lack of licensing regimes across the world on the centralized exchanges. So I was more comfortable with the decentralized finance and the DEXs.
Oh, that's unusual. Okay. And do you have any favorite project right now?
Oh, I have so many. I think one of my favorite projects is Athena, just because of the way they've done the wrapper with Ethereum and they're going into perps. I think it's a low risk, reasonable return strategy, and I think it's quite a safe place. Stacks is also quite one of my favorites when it comes to Bitcoin. So I'm a little bit old school when it comes to the style of trading and also the coins. The current coins, I mean, we watched what happened with Three Arrows. We saw that just all the triggering times around the GPT project as well. So, and Grayscale. So I think having been through that, you become a little bit more prudent, a little bit more cautious, and you're certainly in a position where you can start examining the trading platform that you're working with, as well as understanding the protocol, as well as understanding the tokenomics of the token. So.
Yeah, that's preferably to check the economics because there are a lot of different tokens on the market.
Yeah.
And it might look very nice, but when you check the tokenomics, maybe like a white paper of the project, it's like nothing behind.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when I'm talking to people, obviously I'm not licensed to advise, but I do have a history and understanding how these things work. The first thing I say is read the white paper. And if you don't understand the white paper, ask questions. And if you can't get decent answers to those questions from reliable sources, don't invest because the white paper is too thin.
Yeah, that's true. I already registered on our platform.
I just registered today. It's the first time I've seen this particular platform, so I'm going to be interested to take a look and see how the mechanisms work. And I'm mostly interested in what is the presentation of and measurement of the risk factors in a particular option or futures contract, and also looking at size. I mean, different exchanges will have different ways of covering their position, and how do you go about that? Are you pooling funds? Are you commingling? Are you keeping positions in single wallets? What's the safety around that? There's a lot to consider, but given the presence, given the registration, you're not allowed to call yourself an exchange unless you've actually got some licenses behind you. So I'm quite comfortable signing up, and I'm looking forward to taking a look.
I will definitely tell you more about that just a little bit later. Okay, that's great. And now, if you don't mind, I will ask you 3 funny questions about crypto. Okay, so the first question. Do burned tokens respawn later like a phoenix?
Do burned tokens
respawn like a phoenix?
No. No, that's against the token. Well, it goes back to the tokenomics of the protocol. Yep. So, I'd be very surprised. I can't think of one that I've looked at. But then again, they're not something that I consider in great detail. So I think that there's a place for burning tokens, but no, they're not Phoenix.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember how many Bitcoins the guy paid for 2 pizza?
5.
It was a little bit more.
Was it 5, 6 or 10? I can't remember.
It was 10K 10 BTC.
10. There we go.
I hope he purchased 2 big pizzas, not the small one or medium.
That was the most expensive meal in history, I think we'll find.
Probably. And even don't need to sprinkle gold on it. Okay, so the last question. When a project goes to the moon, should you pack a spacesuit?
Well, if you are going to the moon, dress appropriately is my advice. Okay. Yeah, when a project goes to the moon, show me the moon projects and I'll answer one by one on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you, Maria.